Parsha Noach, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. In the beginning of the Parsha, we have the whole story of the Mabel, and Hashem says the words, Kates kol basar bolofanai. The end of all the flesh, of all the people, all the sin, it's going to come to an end, and he's going to bring the Mabel, he's going to erase everything. In this week's Parsha, and in many Meforshim, it's hinted in these words also, Kates kol basar, about the golos that the Yidden are suffering. From after the destruction of the second temple, Yidden went into golos, the main exile. And Hashem says, Kates kol basar, I'm going to make an end to all the sins, the negativity that there is in the world. And that's through the golos. Now we find a very interesting Zoyar. Rabbi Yitzchok is going to say how this Zoyar is hinted in the word Kates. The Zoyar says in Chele Gimel, Daf Reish Ayin Amud Beis, it alludes over there the Posuk, when Yaakov came to Rachel, to Choran, and he saw all the shepherds standing on the side. They couldn't take off the stone, the big rock from the well. And he tells them, why are you all sitting around? Hein, oid, hayom godless. The day is still big. It's not the time to gather the cattle. And the Zohar says this pasuk is a hint for the Jewish people. That if the Jewish people, that from after this, the destruction of the second temple, there's going to be one day, Yoim Echad, of an exile. And if the Jewish people will do tshuva, then Hashem will gather them. And God forbid not, then the Golos will continue. Now, one day by Hashem is like 1,000 years by us. As we say in Tehillim, Ki elef shonim beinecha ki yom esmael. So that's 1,000 years. Unfortunately, the Golos continued. Like the Rambam says, it will come and will do tshuva. In the word Kates kol basar, says Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, is hinted 1,000 years. Look at this interesting remes. Kates is Kuf Tzadik. Kuf is 100. Then we have the letter Tzadik. Tzadik, the final letter Tzadik. The Rizal, in Eitz Chaim, explains that the Aleph base has single-digit bracket, it has the 10 bracket, and then it has the 100 bracket. The one single the digits go from Aleph to Yud. From Yud till Kuf is the 10 bracket, 10, 20, 30. And then it goes, Kuf is 100, Reish is 200, Shin is 300, Tov is 400. Doesn't finish over there, it continues. And now we count the final letters which you only find at the end of the word, called the letters Mansapach. Final Chof, final Mem, final Nun, final Pei, final Tzadik. And it goes like this. Tov is 400, final Chof is 500, final Mem is 600, final Nun is 700, final Pei is 800, final Tzadik is 900, and then we go back to Aleph. Instead of Aleph, we say Elef, that's 1,000. But the final Tzadik we see over here is 900. Says Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, Kuf and Tzadik is 1,000. Hinting to what the Zohar says. Hashem says, I want to give you, we're going to have one day of, which is like 1,000, which is 1,000 years by us of the Golos. And if you do tshuva, right away I will take you out of Golos. This is the hint of Kates kol basar. Hashem says, 1,000 years I'm going to make for the Golos. And this is also what we say in Eicha, in the first chapter, what we say Tisha B'Av by night. We say in Perek Rishon, Pasuk Yud Gimel, the Novi says, Nisanani Shemema, you made me desolate, Kol Hayoim Dova, the whole day I'm sick. So he says the word Hayoim. And that Yoim goes on the 1,000 years of the Golos. Continues Rabbi Levi Yitzchok and says another continued dilemmas about this. Dovid the Melech also hinted this in Tehillim. Beautiful, interesting gematria. Mind-boggling. Dovid Melech says in Tehillim, Perek Mem Aleph, Posuk Yud. Dovid Melech says, even my friends, Higdil Alai Okev. They have risen their heel on top of me. I mean, they stepped on me. Higdil comes to the word making greater. Here we explain it as they have risen on top of me. Says Rabbi, we see a very interesting Rebbe Dovid Melech saying over here. Take the word okev, which comes from the same word heel, ikvis the Mashiach, the end like Kates. Make an end, Hashem wants. Okev is 3 letters. Ayin, kuf, beis, adds up to 172. But the pasuk says higdil okev. Take the letters okev and also make it greater. And Rebbe Yitzchok explains that means I take each letter and I count how I verbalize it, not just the letter ayin kuf beis, but how I verbalize it. Ayin is ayin yud nun 130. Second letter is kuf 186, kuf vov pei, and beis yud tov 412. That's the milui. Let's add all those numbers together. 172 for Akev, then 130, 186, 412. Add all the numbers together, you will get 900. 900 is exactly the gematria of 172 plus 130 plus 186 plus 412, 900. So he's continuing over here. If you want to get to the Kates called Basa, how it fits to 90, how it fits to 1,000, you have to add the tzaddik to 900. Higdil es ekev. The Kates, the end, the okev, the bottom, the heel, make it higdil, and you will see the hint how you get to 900. And that's the kuf and the tzaddik. And this is what the Rebbe used to cry so much about, that Hashem only promises to be only 1,000 years, but Hashem wants tshuva. B'yad heina golem paskins the Rambam. Speedily nowadays, all the Yiddish should do tshuva, and there should be, but like the Zohar says in this week's Parsha, it should be Kates Hayomim, the end of the days, with the coming of Mashiach speedily nowadays. You see how such a beautiful hint, how in the word Kates is hinted 1,000 years, and also the Higdil Alai Okev also hints to you, you got to make it into 900, and then you get the 1,000. May Hashem come speedily nowadays. It's overtime of the Golos. May it happen speedily, the coming of Mashiach.